They said Mazda couldn't surprise us anymore. They said the rotary engine was gone for good. But then, out of nowhere, Mazda came in with something so breathtaking that it stopped the entire automotive world in its tracks. The Mazda Iconic SP. This isn't just another concept car. This is a full-blown declaration that Mazda is ready to redefine what it means to be sleek, powerful, and emotionally captivating in the electric era. Imagine if pure elegance and cutting-edge performance had a child. That's the Iconic SP. Now, picture this. A low-slung sports car that fuses heritage and future in one mesmerizing package. It's like Mazda looked at its legendary RX-7, whispered, "Let's evolve," and created something that feels both futuristic and nostalgic at the same time. The Iconic SP looks like it's carved straight from liquid light, smooth, flowing surfaces with that trademark Mazda soul of motion design language taken to a whole new dimension. Every line, every curve, every aerodynamic sculpt feels intentional, like an artist's final masterpiece. But this is no mere design exercise. Underneath that stunning silhouette hides something bold, something that brings back the beating heart of Mazda's legacy. A rotary engine, reborn and reinvented for the EV age. That's right. It's not just an electric concept. It's a rotary electric hybrid, blending the soul of the past with the technology of tomorrow. Mazda calls it the dual rotary EV system, and the idea is simple yet brilliant. The electric motors do the heavy lifting, while the compact rotary engine acts as a generator to keep the battery charged, extending range and adding a layer of raw emotion that most EVs lack. Now, let's talk design, because this thing deserves a spotlight of its own. The Iconic SP stretches out with long sculpted proportions, wide stance, tight overhangs, and a sweeping hood that screams front mid-engine layout, even though it's technically an EV. The color, that deep candy-like crimson, glows as if it's alive, shifting with light and shadow. The headlights, slim and razor-sharp, embedded perfectly into the front fascia, giving it that predatory yet elegant expression Mazda is known for. And then you notice the subtle ducktail spoiler at the back, perfectly integrated into the bodywork, hinting at performance without shouting about it. Mazda's designers say they wanted the car to feel like an extension of the driver's body, a pure expression of oneness between car and driver. And that philosophy bleeds into every detail. The Iconic SP isn't cluttered with wild vents or unnecessary aggression. Instead, it's minimalist, refined, and emotional, a masterclass in how simplicity can feel powerful. Step inside and you immediately realize Mazda isn't chasing gimmicks, they're chasing connection. The cabin is driver-focused, with a low seating position and wraparound cockpit that feels intimate and purposeful. It's not about overwhelming you with screens or digital chaos. It's about giving you control and clarity. Mazda describes it as a cabin that communicates directly with the driver, meaning every switch, every surface, every display is positioned exactly where it should be. Think of it as the perfect blend between analog feel and modern tech. And while the full specs haven't been revealed in production form yet, Mazda gave us enough to get excited. Really excited. The Iconic SP's dual rotary EV setup is expected to deliver 365 horsepower, which combined with its lightweight construction and perfect weight distribution, should make this thing an absolute thrill to drive. But this isn't just about numbers, it's about the experience. Mazda wants this car to feel alive, to make drivers fall in love with motion again. And what's more impressive is how sustainable this entire concept is. Mazda designed the rotary generator to run on renewable fuels, meaning the Iconic SP could be nearly carbon neutral, depending on how it's used. It's Mazda's way of saying, we can honor tradition without abandoning responsibility. But here's what really sets the Iconic SP apart. It's a concept with intent. This isn't one of those wild prototypes that'll vanish into thin air after the auto show buzz dies down. Insiders say Mazda is seriously exploring production viability, which could make this the spiritual successor to the RX-7 or RX-8 that fans have been begging for since 2012. If that happens, if this thing actually hits the streets, we might just be witnessing the rebirth of one of Japan's most iconic sports car bloodlines. Now, let's be honest. In a world full of SUVs and electric crossovers, a car like the Iconic SP feels like a breath of fresh air. It's bold, it's emotional, it's everything car enthusiasts have been craving. Mazda didn't just build a car, they built a statement that says, driving passion isn't dead, it's just evolving. And that's what makes this concept so damn special. It's not trying to outdo Tesla in acceleration times or compete with Porsche in track records. It's doing something far more difficult. It's rekindling emotion. You look at it, and you don't think of specs or data. You think of moments. Night drives under city lights, winding roads with nothing but the hum of electric motors and the distant purr of a rotary generator keeping your soul alive. It's pure, poetic motion, the kind only Mazda could pull off. The world didn't expect this from Mazda, but that's exactly why it hit so hard. Because when everyone else is chasing technology, Mazda is chasing feeling. The Iconic SP proves that even in an electric future, there's still room for heart, soul, and beauty. So now the question is, will this concept actually become a reality? Or will it remain one of those beautiful dreams that never makes it past the auto show lights? Because if Mazda does go all in, if they put the Iconic SP into production with even half the design and tech we've seen here, it could instantly become one of the most desirable Japanese sports cars of the decade. This, my friends, could be the rebirth of an icon. Alright, buckle up, because this is where the Mazda Iconic SP goes from just being a design masterpiece to an engineering revelation. Mazda didn't just slap a futuristic body on an EV platform. They're rewriting the playbook for what a hybrid sports car can be.